Ever feel like you're spinning your wheels, buried in to-dos, but still not hitting your business goals? What if I told you there's a way to ditch the overwhelm and focus on the tasks that actually grow your business without working harder or sacrificing more of your time? Don't believe me, right? In this episode, I want to dive in. We're going to break down how you can shift your mindset, fine-tune your strategy, and execute with purpose to finally create a profitable business that works for you and not the other way around. Let's get started. Are you that driven entrepreneur who believes that working harder holds the key to your dreams? Are you drowning in the day-to-day tasks, wishing you had more time to strategize and cast the vision for your business growth? Hi, I'm Donna Dubé, your guide on this entrepreneurial journey. I've walked in your worn-out shoes, burning the midnight oil, convinced that sheer hard work was the secret to success. Just one more email, one more task, until I found myself on a one-way track to burnout. But here's the twist in the tale. I discovered that success isn't just about working harder, it's about working smarter. It's about being intentional with our time. It's about steering our ship with focus, because no team, system, or automation can outperform a lack of direction. In this podcast, I'm sharing with you all the strategies for business growth that it took me years to learn. If you're ready to step out of the daily overwhelm so you can amplify your profits, then I'm ready to teach you. I believe the only limit to your business growth is the one you set for yourself. Go grab a notebook, warm up that cup of tea, and let's do this. Welcome back, business leaders. I'm super excited to share something that's going to help you shift how you're running your business, how you're thinking about your business, and ultimately, how you're going to make it more profitable with less effort. Yes, you didn't hear that right. I said less effort. So today's episode is a little bit different than what I normally do, but it's all about something near and dear to my heart. The doors to the Profitable Small Business Club are officially open, and I want to take a few minutes to tell you why this could help you. I've been having a few connect and converse calls with my audience, which are basically free 20-minute calls, one business owner to another, just like we were meeting in a cafe, just getting to know each other. And I've noticed a common theme with these calls: business owners who are feeling strapped. They're buried under the daily tasks, and some honestly feel like they're unable to come up for air. So let me ask you this. Have you ever felt like you're just constantly putting out fires in your business? Like no matter how hard you work, there's always some new urgent thing that takes you away from focusing on the bigger picture. Maybe you're struggling to prioritize your tasks, and you're finding yourself buried under daily operations and barely able to lift your head to even think about long-term strategic planning. I know because I've been there. I used to believe that if I just worked a little harder or put in a few more hours, I could get ahead. And while the truth is hard work is important, it's not always the answer to building a sustainable, profitable business. In fact, when I was in that mindset, all I really did was exhaust myself. I kept running in circles, missing the real needle movers, and thinking that the answer was more hustle, when it clearly wasn't. So if you're listening now and you're nodding your head along to any of what I've just said, I want you to lean in, because what I'm about to share could flip this all on its head. Imagine, just for a minute, that instead of feeling overwhelmed, you're laser focused on the big picture. You're no longer dealing with the day-to-day chaos because you've put systems in place that free up your time. Sounds like a dream, right? Well, I want to tell you that's exactly what's possible inside the Profitable Small Business Club. I want to walk you through how this can happen for you because there's a framework that makes it all possible. It's about mastering 3 key areas: mindset, strategy, and execution. And today I want to break down each of these a little bit because they are truly the foundation of everything we do inside the club. So the first one is mindset. And I know, like mindset, it can sometimes sound a bit fluffy or definitely overused. But hear me out. Your mindset around your business, the time you have to devote to your business, and how you use that time, that's the foundation for everything. You need to be thinking and acting like a CEO of your business. And if you're operating from a place of, I just need to work harder, or if I just push a little more, I'll get there, you're setting yourself up for burnout. And I've seen it happen time and time again. Like I told you earlier, I used to think this way myself. I remember pulling 12-hour days, thinking that if I just hustled a little more, things would finally click. But here's what I realized. It's not about working harder. It's about working smarter. When you shift your mindset to focus on impact rather than hours worked, that's when real change happens. You start looking at your time differently. And instead of seeing your success as a product of, how many hours you put in, you start thinking about the quality of what you're doing and how it moves your business forward. And this leads me to the second piece of the framework, strategy. Having the right mindset is certainly powerful, but without a strategy and a plan to back that up, you're still going to feel like you're spinning your wheels. I like to think of strategy as your roadmap. It's knowing what you need to do, but also knowing why you're doing it. So here's a real life example. I was working with a client who was working long hours, pushing hard and not really seeing the growth that she wanted. So we took a step back and looked at where her energy was going. Most of her time was being eaten up by what I call low impact tasks. Oh, I know you're familiar with these ones. You know the ones, the emails, the social media posts that don't drive much engagement, the constant back and forth with clients over minor details, etc., etc. You know where I'm going. Once we mapped out a clear strategy, one that focused on the activities that actually moved the needle, everything changed for her. She started delegating. She started automating where she could and focusing on high-impact work, like building stronger client relationships and refining her offers. And that brings us to the third piece of the puzzle, execution. You can have the right mindset and a solid strategy, but if you don't take action and execute consistently, nothing changes. Execution is where the magic happens. It's about sticking to your plan, even when it gets tough, and not falling back into your old habits. It's about making those tough decisions and being willing to say no in order to say yes to better opportunities. So inside the Profitable Small Business Club, we've got systems in place to help you with that. It's about shifting from busy work, those low-impact, repetitive tasks that just suck up your time and energy, to high-impact, strategic activities that drive real growth and profit. This is the place where small business owners like you can make that shift and really step into your CEO role with confidence. Now, if you're sitting there wondering, what's inside the membership? Well, you're in luck. Let me give you a sneak peek. One of the first things we tackle, of course, is your mindset. So you will take the CEO mindset quiz and learn the areas where you can level up your CEO skills. Next, we'll focus on ensuring that you are paid like a CEO. This means helping you build a rock-solid revenue and profit plan. We're not just setting a revenue goal because, let's face it, anyone can pick a number out of the air. We're actually knowing how you're going to achieve it. Think about it like this. Instead of just aiming for a target, you've got a clear path laid out in front of you that gets you there. But my friends, we don't stop there. Inside the membership, we've got 90-day strategic planning sessions to help you set realistic, measurable goals that are action-oriented and help create repeatable systems in your business. Crafting a plan, but more importantly, working the plan for the next 90 days with built-in accountability to ensure you stay focused. And here's where the mindset shift comes in. So many of us have been conditioned to think that the only way to get ahead is to work harder and to grind longer hours. But let me tell you, that's not sustainable. I've seen business owners burn out and end up with businesses they resent because they've poured everything into it without stepping back to look at what's actually working and what's just busy work. And that's why inside the club, I've got weekly CEO habits. These are designed to help you stay focused, stay accountable, and ultimately keep you moving towards your goals without feeling overwhelmed with your to-do list. Because let's be real, the to-do list never ends. But what if instead of measuring success by how much you've checked off your list, you measured it by the impact you've made on your business? This membership is all about taking action and measuring your results. You can't grow your business strictly from consuming podcasts and courses. You actually need to execute and implement and take action. It's, I think of it like this. Think of trying to learn how to ride a bike from books only. It's not going to happen. You actually have to do it. So inside the club, the Scheduling Ninja will help you to use your time with intention and purpose. It's not just about filling every hour of your day. It's about structuring your weeks and months in a way that sets you up for success. This is how you move from reactive mode, just dealing with whatever comes at you day by day, to proactive mode, where you're in control of your time and your energy. That's the power of mindset, strategy, and execution, the framework we use inside the club. First, you've got to get your head in the right place so you're not trapped in the cycle of busy work. Then, you need a solid strategy that's not just a vague idea, but a clear plan you can follow. And finally, you need to execute with intention, cutting out the fluff and focusing on what really moves the needle. You are no longer stuck in the grind of reactive tasks. You are leading your business, not just managing it. So if you're listening to this and thinking, yes, I need this, I invite you to join the Profitable Small Business Club. For just $27 a month, you'll get access to all of these tools, plus the community support to help you stay on track. It's time to move from feeling stuck and busy to feeling clear, focused, and profitable. If that sounds like what you've been looking for, you can find the link in the show notes to join. ceoamplify.ca/profit. I'm excited to see you inside the club and help you make the shift from hustle to high impact growth. Let's make your business work for you, not the other way around. Take care, and I'll see you all next week. Thank you for joining me on this episode of CEO Amplify. I appreciate you being part of our thriving community of ambitious business owners. If you enjoyed today's episode, I kindly ask you to share this podcast with a friend and take a hot minute to rate and leave a review. It would mean the world to me. Your feedback helps me reach more people and continue providing valuable content. Thanks so much for your support. Keep shining, and we'll catch you on the next episode.